Hey everyone, my name is Mike and welcome to my walkthrough of Life is Strange. It's the final episode, episode 5. The episode's called Polarized. I cannot wait to play this game. I've been waiting so long to finish this because it's such a brilliant story, and I also just don't want it to end just because of how good it is. Hopefully they make a second season, but to be honest we don't even know if that's possible because who knows what's going to happen at the end, who's going to be alive, who's going to be dead. So we'll jump into it. I'll give you guys a quick recap of what happened at the end of the last episode. Chloe got killed. She got shot in the face by Mr Jefferson, which is the photography class teacher, and he's now kidnapped us. So we'll see what we can do to get out of this sticky situation. We'll get a recap, so let's go. So the dark room, that is the place where we've been taken to. Let's continue.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody, except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now.
Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh, no. Chloe. How? What the fuck?
That was a massive surprise, wasn't it? I think everyone who plays this game was massively surprised that it was Mr Jefferson and it wasn't Nathan Prescott. We don't even know yet if Nathan Prescott is involved, but Chloe's dead at this point. Hopefully we can go back and save her once again. But I'm not sure if it's like her life is already written and there's no way of changing it, if you know what I mean. Maybe she has to die for the world to continue. Alright, so this is where Jefferson's taken us, because he drugged us, didn't he? We've been taken to the dark room, even though it's quite bright. I don't know what to expect from this episode, to be honest. Don't know if it's going to be... Hopefully it's going to be a good ending. I have no idea what the ending is, guys, and I haven't read any reviews or even seen the trailers for it. I just know... I know nothing. As I wonder as well if Max is going to be able to use her powers, because she does go through phases where she can't use it. Hopefully this is not one of those times. So I think his process is he takes pictures. Can we move? Here we go. Yeah, he takes pictures and then kills you. I think that's what he does.
Chloe? What? Where? The dark room.
Oh, we can move around. I didn't realise.
Is
Alright, so we need to try and escape. Okay, right hand,
Help!
detach.
Somebody help me!
And there's self. Can we actually detach our hand? Or is it just an effort to? Yeah, we can't actually do it.
These straps hurt.
So there's a syringe. Should we look at it?
I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
Alright, so we got left hand and we got, I think we got a foot or something. Left foot. I don't think we'll be, oh wow, never mind.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Alright, so what can she do now for leg? Trolley, she can still, oh, pull. Yep. Use your leg. Alright, so what can we do now? Can we use our leg to bring something towards us? Still? Because we can't use our arms yet, can we? Let's look at the photo. What's that?
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
That's the focus on X.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Oh shit, yeah, she can go back in time by looking at old photographs. Have you ever seen the film Butterfly Effect? He does that in that. So we have to focus the picture using the left and right analog sticks. So we can go back to when he was actually taking photos of us. It looks like we're unconscious though, so how is that going to work for us?
Great. Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Look at that innocent face. Then he's shouting at me. Fucking psycho.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe A new dose will calm you down.
No.
Right, let's see if we can do anything now. While that's near to us.
Now don't move or this will hurt much.
Like kick something or something. There we go.
Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Alright, so we didn't really... Did we... I think we changed something there by kicking that. So let's see what happened. So what's changed? That was the original thing. And it's changed into everything being wet. So that's what we did there, we made it wet.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Okay, so now there's a different thing. Oh, we can use different photos now to go back in time again. Because he's took the file away, hasn't he? So the photos are uncovered. So there's a camera as well. I don't think we need to look at the camera, so let's look at the photos on the left-hand side. Do you know as well, I don't really understand Mr Jefferson's reasoning for doing this. Like, what's the point of it to him? What does he get out of it? Is he just a twisted psycho, and that's it? And there's a vial on the floor as well. Shall we just look at that first?
Okay. I broke those vials when I kicked the trolley.
Alright. So let's look at the photograph.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Alright, so let's focus on the photo.
This might work. Please work.
Alright. So it looks like when we go back in time, we go back in the minds that we've got right now. So we're more able to think clearly. We're not in... Here we go.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You go, Chloe. Go to hell. There's no point just giving them empty insults there. Let's talk about Chloe.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Blah, blah, blah. Artists don't kill. Yeah, we could say that one. I bet you're going to say like Nathan does the killing instead. So he's not killing.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit muse. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit. It was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
It's kind of like he gets off on people's emotions being broken, or people in uncomfortable situations. So you use Nathan, he's as sick as you. He's as sick as you.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
You didn't care. That makes 2. That makes 2?
That makes 2 of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel? Chloe and Rachel. Why Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
So she let you take pictures. Did you know Frank? They're 2 completely different questions to ask, aren't they? So let's talk about Frank then, because I don't think she let him take pictures.
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Right, this is our chance to do something. What's that over there?
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Okay, so
Oh, now this
if we can get the diary, then we can go back in time further. What can I do though?
I have all those photos in my diary. This
Rewind
could be a
time.
way
Okay,
out.
so what are we rewinding to? And see if we can do something to get his attention.
Okay.
In this section, speak.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Show me the photos, let me go. What are you going to do? My diary. Why is that underlined? Should I just... that's what I want, so should I mention it and see what happens?
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max.
Oh, nice.
You can do so much better.
Seriously? We can have... when was this selfie from? The start of the game? This is like the very start, isn't it? So we can go back to like before the game started. The very first selfie. That's nuts. Because does that mean like everything's kind of been pointless then? I don't think this will ever end well, to be honest. So yeah, this is where Max... This is like episode 1. Which is a long time ago. There we go.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie.
This is episode 1.
I'm back. Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
The portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
God. Shall we answer that? I think the answer's the top one, of course. So, let's just go with it.
The Daguerrean process.
Oh. Well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them.
Alright. Where do we go from here?
Submit a photo when the Everyday Heroes
To change time.
the winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Have to warn David. David, is that Chloe's stepdad? Should we get the phone?
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole.
Oh yeah, yeah. So David's the teacher. Can we get up? Let's sit inside the bag quickly.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Okay, so we need to look for David is Chloe's stepdad, who is the security of the school. So we need to tell him about Jefferson, and he's going to arrest him, hopefully. So we need to find David's number. There we go. So security David Madsen. So draw 555 630 8234. Take 824 today even. Let's try and remember that. I don't think I will.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Okay. Yeah, it's just warning him, telling him about the dark room. Just tell him to stop him.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
Why is the wall, the doorway, like all cloudy?
I can't go past these photo boundaries, so I need to fix everything from here.
Shit. Anything else we need to fix then, right now? What else can we do? Because after this bit, I remember in the first episode, I think this is where we saved Chloe from getting shot.
Jefferson, here's my fucking photo for the contest.
What you talking about?
An everyday hero is going to bust your ass, Jefferson.
Okay. So can we like maybe... Should we speak to her and Kate? She's dead now in our world.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Alright, so when it comes to fixing the past, I mean the future with the past, that's another thing, so hopefully she won't kill herself anymore. I'm trying to think what else we could save. Was Victoria wasn't in any trouble, was she? She was alright, I think. Or was she? Should we interrupt this conversation, see what we can do? So we can look at her, but can we speak to him? Give photo.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but... Why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Alright, so what's changed here then? Oh, that didn't change then, so that stayed the same. Chloe still survived that bit. The train tracks, yeah, she didn't die on the train tracks either. And this guy was eating his breakfast. And instead, oh, the police went to the dark room. And he got arrested. That's because we contacted David Madsen, didn't we? So he did react to it, that's good. Did she kill herself then? Let's see what happens here. And what? What, so instead they found her body? Oh no, what? Hang on, wait there, what's that? We won first prize, it seems. He should be in prison now, so she's not going to get killed. Yeah, we're still friends. It looks like she's in our college dorm as well. Is she in school? My god, so much has changed. And he didn't take photos anymore. Instead, we're just getting a taxi. Bit of a difference. I think it's what happened in that moment, isn't it? So, yeah, we were just doing normal stuff. So what's going to happen now then? It's so different once again. We're on a plane now. PacWest Airlines. We're going to San Francisco?
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
There's the principal.
I hope I did everything right this time.
Local teacher arrested.
Good work, David.
Cool. She's dressed differently, isn't she? So let's look for our text messages. Holy shit, you rule, Max. I'm so proud of my...
Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Did we? Chloe's alive, I'm alive. That's all that really matters. Kate's alive, I think. Rachel's still dead, I think. What about Prescott? Alright, so what can we do now? There's a flyer, screen, another screen. Anything else we can look at in the newspaper?
The end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Alright, so I made all the environmental chaos in Arcadia Bay, such as the unseasonal snowfall and beached whales. Some residents reported seeing 2 full moons last night around 8 PM. The witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage has surfaced yet, which has led local meteorologists to believe that imaginations are in overdrive due to the recent eco-havoc. So that's a different story. That's about... Because like there's something else happening as well at like, the end of the world, where we keep having like flash forwards and seeing a big tornado take out Arcadia Bay. So that's being like very subtle in the background in the story. We don't really know exactly where that's come from and why it's happening. I don't know if it's got something to do with Max and the way she's changed back and forward. It's messed with the atmosphere or something like that. That's just theory really. And also, what have we got? We got the Blackwell security uncovers bunker and scandal. So, acting on a series of tips from David Madsen, head of security at Blackwell Academy, police officers descended Tuesday on a bizarre underground chamber, allegedly used by a teacher, Mark Jefferson, and student Nathan Prescott to drug, kidnap, and photograph young women. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assault on the victims, the disturbing revelations have sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located. Yeah, that's Nathan Prescott's dad. He's the owner. So, I'm wondering, was Max interviewed in this whole thing? Because she sent a text to David, and he must have known it was her, unless it was just an anonymous. But they would have traced the number, wouldn't they, and realised it was her phone. But I don't know. So that's the newspaper done. And then, should we look at the screen?
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think we're going to San Francisco, aren't we? Because that's the prize for winning the hero contest. That guy's playing Bejeweled on the next seat. Yeah, so this is the prize we get for winning the competition with a photograph.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Yeah, okay. And the window? Should we look at the window?
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
How am I supposed to figure that out?
Alright, so I think we just need to click on things to continue. There's not much else we can really do. We'll look at his screen.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
The phone has to be shut off.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
Alright, so let's speak to the principal.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic.
to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Is there more things that changed then? So you're no longer in the chair, instead we were going to San Francisco. Okay. Is that a choice thing? I think that's going to happen no matter how you play the game. You know, it makes it look like it's a choice, but I don't think it is at all. So we're in the gallery. This is what we come for. I think all of our photos from all different schools get put together. And there's a winner for the whole country, I guess. So of course, like this is not going to end on a happy note. Something's going to happen. I think the only thing that can happen that's bad now is the weather thing.
San Francisco is so cool, and this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.